Hi! I have been waiting to do the Birchbox versus Ipsy video for almost a week now. Probably more than a week. And of course my Ipsy bag showed up. I got rid of that little pink poofy mailer a while ago. And I have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for my Birchbox to show up. And it didn't show up. But 100 Birchbox points showed up in my Birchbox account because they told me, we're so sorry, so sorry, that there's going to be a delay. And it's already the 22nd of May as I'm recording this. And they just said, it's not going to happen. We're not going to get it there. It's going to be delayed. And since I live on the West Coast, I haven't even gotten the confirmation that it's shipped yet. So I can't even do the Birchbox versus Ipsy. I'm just going to show you what came in my Ipsy bag. So first of all, I got this super cute little canvas bag. I like that it's a different shape than what we have been getting. I like that it has more of this, ability to expand at the bottom as opposed to the ones that are like completely flat. And I like that it has a little bit more space on the inside. And what's interesting is that this time the card came on the inside of the bag. Because when I opened up the pink mailer, it was like, where's the card? Not that the card really tells me anything, but, what? Before they didn't tell me anything on the card, now I don't even get a card. So it was nice to see it was inside the bag. But I think the bag is super cute. And because the bag is larger than they have been in the past, this is one I'll probably keep as opposed to letting my kids play with. Okay, so first thing I saw in there was this. And this is Avene Thermal Spring Water. And it's supposed to be soothing and softening. And you can use it for all sorts of things. As I was reading, there was a little piece of paper. This was all shrink wrapped with a piece of paper on the inside. And as I took it apart, I realized that this can had been leaking. So there was spring water that had leaked out. And as I was carefully, gingerly opening the paper, there was French, there was German, and then there was English. And it says you can use it for all sorts of things. After you take your makeup off, you can spray it on your face. For hydration, you can spray it on sunburn. You can spray it on a baby's bottom if they have diaper rash. And thankfully, my children are old enough not to be in diapers anymore. Thank goodness, huh? Past that. But what I like about it is, it feels really good. It really, really does. And I feel like I can spray it on during the day now that we're getting to seriously warmer times of the year. And even with the full face of makeup on, I don't think that it actually feels like it's going to make my whole face slide off. I like that a lot. Now, would I buy this? It's probably something I wouldn't buy. It's water in a can. I wouldn't buy water in a can, but for them to send it to me, I definitely will use it. Next thing I saw was this Ava NYC Therapy Session hair mask. And I immediately took the little foil thing off so I could smell it, and it smells really, really good. It has keratin argan oil, and it's for all hair types, but I haven't had a chance to try it yet, so I don't know how well it works. I should have just put it in the shower and then pulled it out for this video, but I've been kind of waiting, hoping the Birchbox would show up and I'd be able to do a, here's how, what I got. But anyway, smells good. It's supposed to be for dry and damaged hair, and my hair is always dry. I wouldn't say it's very damaged right now, but it's definitely always on the dry side because I have curly hair. And my hair, since it's dry and frizzy, that's just me. The next thing I got was this Jersey Shore Sun Sans Tan. And this is SPF 35, 95% UVB broad spectrum. Now the thing to me that was interesting about this is it says UVB and then it says broad spectrum. Now I've always understood broad spectrum to be UVB, UVA, and this only says UVB. So I was confused by that because I know that UVB, UVA not only keeps you from getting sunburn, but also keeps you from having the free radicals that keep your skin from wrinkling and aging and causing skin cancer. One will give you sunburn and one will do the permanent skin damage. So UVB and UVA rays you both want. So it says broad spectrum, so I wonder if they mislabeled it by only putting the UVB on there, like right here, or whether it is only seriously UVB. And I know they're kind of going for a, good for the earth sort of thing this month. with this and this and this, and a couple of other of their items in their bag, but I was really surprised. Now this, what I didn't like about this was the minute I squeezed it out, the first thing I get out of here was like oil. And then I got the white. And as I rub it in, I can rub and rub and rub and rub, and I still have, I don't know if you can see it really well, a white cast. And I'm pale enough that I don't know that you would notice if I were to put it on my face, or decolletage. Can't even say that. I'm not French. But I don't really care for the way it smells. I'll probably leave it in my purse and use it in a pinch, especially my hands, because I'm getting, you know, some extra wrinkles that I don't need there, but I would not purchase it. Next thing I found was an eye duo from Pacifica. And since I always film at night after I put the kids to bed, the lighting is not very good here, but what you'll see is one of them is basically a pure on white. It's basically a little on the frosty side. And the other one is more of a grayish lavender shade. And if I swatch these for you, that's what they look like. They can be, I would say, a little chalky. They're definitely not like a really perfect formula. The other thing I noticed also was that this little hinge here, this came off really easily. So the packaging is not like amazing. Oh, yeah, see? It's not amazeballs packaging. I would definitely like to consider depotting this if I'm going to use it. I could see myself using that white as a highlight. That kind of taupey lavender shade I may or may not use a lot, but that's what it is. Last thing I got was a sample, and I was like, oh, look, it's a sample from Calvin Klein. It's a sample of Endless Euphoria. And I'm not a big fan of Calvin Klein fragrances, but what I loved, and huge kudos, it is a mini rollerball. So I love that. Scent is a little too sweet for me. A little too, you know, run-of-the-mill. Smells like a lot of other stuff. But I know a friend who's going to love this. And I love that it's not like one of those tiny little vial samples, or little, you get 5 squirts and you're done with it like Birchbox sends. They sent you a mini rollerball, so woohoo! I love that. I remember the full-size rollerball that we got from Pacifica once, or La Vanilla. I love that that's what Ipsy does. They send you a real size fragrance. So I love that they did that. It's not my favorite fragrance. So overall, this is probably the worst Ipsy bag I've ever had. I'm most excited to try this, but it's probably the least exciting thing I've received. The water in a can, could take it or leave it. And it might be nice come summertime, but I'm not going to live or die by this. Definitely not excited by this. Could have done without the eyeshadows that are chalky. You know, and this I'm definitely going to pass on to a friend because it's not for me, but I love that they sent me a little mini rollerball. So I'm not loving my Ipsy bag this month. Was it worth $10? I mean, if I could have had the option to know what it was, I probably would have skipped, but that's not how it works. Anyway, I'm hoping my Birchbox is better this month, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.